What's going on YouTube? This is Gemini G7. We're back for another video. So today we have another product review. But before we get to the product review, my truck, my Freightliner Cascadia truck, the speakers are shot. So every time you hear it, you're gonna hear a pop and a rattle. And that's why I do that, because when I first bought my truck used, I never did that. So my speakers are out. So how are we gonna do that? We're gonna replace them with these bad boys. Okay, so these are the C1 525X 5.25 inches 130 millimeter coaxial JL audio door speakers. Okay, what's in the box? We got your owner's manual, okay, and we got the speakers ourselves. 1, 2. Now you can run an amp to do this if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna run factory. Okay, you also get 2 speakers, and you get some hold on a second. You get some of your brackets, little mini side panels that you can use as screws, a whole bunch of Phillips screws, and some of their fittings here as well. Okay, so they all come in the box. Okay, so you get some screws, and you get some wire crampings, and 2 speakers. Okay, now why did I buy speakers? Because I can't find, well, I can find OEM, but the problem is OEM sucks. Everybody knows factory from your car dealerships, or you know, the Freightliner dealerships, the speakers sucks. Okay, aftermarket is always way better speakers. Okay, so let's open this JBL here. This JL, not JBL, I don't know why I say JBL, is this JL audio has a nice speaker here, good cone. You look closely, it's yellow, and it looks like a honeycomb design on the speaker itself, and the magnet is a little bit bigger. Okay, and we got right here, 5.25 inches 135 millimeter coax speaker system, C1 C25s. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on for right now. And right here you got your positive and negative. So this is the positive and this is the negative. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, so now we know what's in the box. What the kind of tools do you need? Okay, so the tools. Okay, the tools. You're gonna need a cramping tool. Obviously these, but it came extra, so I bought, you know, I wasn't too sure if it came with it, so I'm gonna probably use theirs instead of mine. You're gonna need a torque 130. See it, 130 right here. Okay, 130. You're gonna need a T30, and you're gonna need a T20. Now I have a T20 on a drill bit, but I don't have a T30 on the drill bit, so I have to use a ratchet to do the job. You're gonna need cutters, and you're gonna need a flathead. That's all the tool you need. Okay, catch you guys in a bit. Oh, before we do that, I had took out one of the OEM ones. Okay, so these paper cones, they suck. Look, it's Panasonic. See it? These are door speakers, not the speakers are in the bunk. Those are fine. The door speakers, the one I'm having a problem with, they pop, they rattle. It's no good. It's look, you can see it's already peeling off this rubber here. That's on, that mold's on. It's been, look, it's torn apart already. It rattles, it pops, it sounds nasty. You know, I've been running for a little while just to have music, and you know, when you drive and you're working, you need music. You know, you're out there in the middle of nowhere, you need music, especially when you have a Sirius XM radio, and I have an Alpine unit. Now, if you're gonna run these JL audios, you can run this on your factory unit. Okay, on your head factory unit. This will sound a lot better if you have an aftermarket head unit, and I have a Alpine factory unit. No, not a factory unit. I have an Alpine, an aftermarket Alpine head unit. So this was gonna bump way better. Now if you use a factory unit to use it on this, it's fine, but an aftermarket unit will have more power. The amp is bigger than a factory unit, so you're gonna put more power to this, so it's gonna sound really good. Now if you use a factory unit on a JL audio speaker, it's gonna work just fine. It's just that, you know, it's not gonna push that much power to the speakers. Okay, so I want to show you guys this as well. Now installing these on the grill itself right here on the very first, the face of this tweeter here, it's not gonna harm it. The grill, when you put this in back into the door, it's gonna hit this grill a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. As you guys can see, it's flat flush right here. See how flat it is? Look how the tweeter's sticking out. See? So it's sticking out probably like maybe half an inch. See? So here's a side by side comparison. Okay, make sure you guys see that. Come on, camera. Come on now. Okay, cool. See the side by side comparison? And the magnet on this is bigger than this. You see how small this magnet is? Okay, and I'm gonna do this for you guys too as well. I'm gonna put it right here. I have my tape measure here, just in case you guys want to know the difference. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my tape measure. Okay, so the factory and the JL audio. Now if you look, see a difference? Hope you guys can see that. So the JL audio is about 3.5 inches tall, while the factory one is about 2.5 inches tall, so a half an inch taller. Okay, so here's your comparison to the factory unit. Okay, you guys see that? And here is the height of the JL audio with the tweeter. Okay, so with the tweeter in the middle of the speaker, it's about 3.5. Without that tweeter, you're looking about just a little, well, it's about 2.5 inches too, but that tweeter right here is sticking up more, so it's about another half. Okay, just to know you guys showing a comparison. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the install and catch you guys in the back. All right guys, we're back. So that speaker I showed you, it's in. Okay, I'm going to show you how to take it out. So I'm going to show you how to switch out speakers. Okay, so you need a T20, a torque 20, a torque 30, a flathead screwdriver. If you have a drill that works with a T20 or T30, you can use that as well. And you're going to need a flathead, cutters, that crimping tool, but that's over there on the table. But I'm going to show you guys do it real quick. Okay, all right, so first things first. Hope you guys can see this. First things first, you gotta remove 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta remove these 4 here only. Okay, hope you guys can see that. Okay, these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we take that out, this grill here will pop off. Oh, that's right, I don't have a drill bit for T30, so I have to use a ratchet. Forgot. Use what you got. Try to do this as fast as I can. You can use a pocket knife instead of a flathead. If you don't have a flathead, that works too. But since I left my flathead on the table, I'm gonna use my Leatherman. It'll be just fine. These screws are long, man. They're long. Look how long the screws are. They're long. There's 4 of them. And once you swap these babies out, you'll be impressed. I'm very excited to see how this thing bumps, because I've been dealing with this for about a month and a half. I've been so busy with the project on my car, on the STI, I haven't had time And then when I did have time, I've been researching which speaker's best for these door ones. And I really want a really good one, you know, the one something that can last for a long time. But I want quality, you know, I don't want no cheap, funky speaker, you know. And I like JL audio. I've been using the JL audio before. When I was younger, I had a car, and I had two 12s, 2 amps, 2 6x9, no, 4 6x9s, okay. And then I had an Alpine hit unit on my car when I was younger. So the amp that I had before, the 2 amps, 1 amp had 4 channels, 1,000 watts. The other amp was 2 channels and 2,000 watts. So the 1,000 watt 4 channel was pushing all my 6x9s, my tweeters, and the amp that had a 2 channel, those were pushing on my sub. So I was pushing about 1,000 watts each on a 12-inch JL audio sub. But you know, that's in my younger days. I don't do that no more. Okay, so once you remove 4 bolts, you get this off, comes right off. See, easy. Now get a flathead. There are 2 levels right here. I'm going to use my flathead and just pull it down and pull it. There are 2 clips down here that's holding in place. You can't bend those, but there's 2 clips over here. You stick a knife in it or a flathead, push it down, and pull toward you. Like that. Once you pull it, pull forward and then lift up. Pull forward and then lift up, because you got 2 tabs right here. See it? And this is the two that you gotta pry down to get that grill off. See, now there's a speaker here. Now this is where the T20 comes in, okay? And then the screws are on these. You don't reuse them. You're gonna use the screws provided with the speakers, because those are longer. These are too short for those new speakers. So we're gonna do these. Oh shit, I forgot to change heads. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. You're gonna need a Phillip head too. Forgot about that. Once you get all 4 screws, it comes right out. See it? And there's a clip right here, a plastic clip right here. I mean, you guys can see it. It's a clip right here. See it? Plastic clip. You raise it up, pull it, and that's it. You're gonna need this harness. Okay? Let's get back to the table. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so here's the speaker that we just took out. So we're gonna undo the harness here. Pull the harness down. You're gonna get your wire cutter. You're gonna cut at the very end of it. Once you cut it out, that's it. These speakers can go away. So we got the white with the red stripes. That's a positive, and the black is the negative. So you're gonna need a knife or whatever you got, okay, to strip these. And I usually use my my crimping. Just pull apart, splice those plastic off the wire. Gee, why is it so hard? My God. I guess these things are cooked or something, because this plastic won't come off. There it goes. That's 1. Okay. Let me do the other one. Jesus. That one worked. Okay, so once you splice them, okay, give it a twirl on both sides. Now the one they provided you, the one I have is this, okay? They're bigger, so I only have this kind of size. So you're gonna need one of your sets, and then the one they provide you is a smaller version. You're gonna need that one. And the reason why, the JL audio speaker, the negative one is small. The big one is big. You see, it's normal. So you need a small one for the negative, which is the one they provided you with. Okay, and the one I have, see how, if you guys can see the comparison. See a different size. So use our negative one. Use this one here for negative, and use your own for positive. Okay. So now we're gonna take the positive, stick this bad boy in there. We just stick it in there. Go ahead and cramp it. Okay, isn't so? Don't have to be perfect. Okay, ain't coming off. Do the same thing for the negative. Stick this bad boy in the hole. And then cramp it. Yeah, I don't play big loud music and bump and have 212s or 210s in the trunk anymore. I don't do that kind of stuff. Now I'm all about racing and being lightweight on my cars these days. And I don't play systems on my car anymore. But I do like to upgrade the speakers so I have a good sound on the system. You know what I mean? Good music. All right, so these two are done. Over here we got our positive. Right here, it goes here, and then negative goes here. Okay, but before you do that, you gotta hook this thing back in. Well, you can do it both ways. Either hold the speaker while you plug it into the little harness that was in there, or you can plug this in first to the harness first, then plug it to your speaker. Whichever you prefer, whichever is easier for you. Okay, we're done here. All right, let's go back to the car. I mean, not to the car, to the truck. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so we got the speaker. We hook up the harness already. We're done here. Now you gotta hold the speaker and plug in the harness back to its own harness, which the harness is right here. Okay, kind of a tight spot. That's what I was saying. If you want to plug in the harness first, then plug into your speaker, you can do that, or you can plug into your speaker and then plug into the harness. I'd rather do it the other way. I'll just making sure everything's good. Okay, so we got the big clip there. This goes here. Clipped it in. That's in. Now we hook up the speaker, negative, okay, and then the positive. Done. Now we'll turn it a certain way because I want the JL facing like this. Okay, now that's done. Use the screws that they provided you with, because these are longer. For some reason I'm missing one. You see how short the other one, the factory one from AOM? You gotta use your long ones. I'm missing one, so I might have to use one of the short ones. So hook that up, line it up. I don't screw them all the way in. I want to do it like halfway, and because I want to make sure. Whoa, shit! I want to make sure all of them are even. I kind of stabbed my speaker by accident. It's okay, it's still good. Okay, now do the bottom one, which is right about here. That's in, and then side. I'm gonna have to use one of their hex screws because I lost one, so I gotta use a T20 now. It's okay. Make it work. Do what you can. once you install the speakers, you put everything back. You're done. Put it the way you took it off. Okay. Make sure that I don't want to over tighten. Okay, once that's done, now the grill, when you put the grill back on, it's gonna protrude just a little bit. And if you're wondering, what does protrude mean? Well, I'll show you. Stick it back in. There you go. Done. Now, what I mean by protruding right here, if you look closely, see how it's, god damn it, you see how it's not flushed here, the grill with the, see this panel here and this panel here, see how it's not flush? See, if I push it down like that, it's flush, right? But the reason why it's sticking out a little bit, because that tweeter in the middle of the speaker is touching the grill, which is okay. You buy the speaker. Now if you find another speaker that's more flat, like the factory OEM, you can do it that way as well, and it will work just fine. Okay, no problem. Okay, this panel back. Now since I got this baby installed, that side is not done yet. I'll leave that one side open to show you guys how it looks like. But once I'm done with this side here, I want to turn on the truck and we're gonna hear it. Man, these screws are so long. I don't have an adapter for that T30, so I do everything by hand. All right guys, let me finish this quick and then I'll show you the test on the speakers. Catch you guys in a bit. All right guys, we're back. I finished installing the speaker on that side. I'm gonna show you how to take it apart. That side's done. This side here is not done, but the speaker's working. Let's do a test run. And you know I'm running an Alpine, so yeah, this is gonna bump. I'm very curious.
When I step in the piece, I come in peace, but I got shit that need to be released. Now who from the chosen shall I choose? Yeah, now you wish you was in his shoes. I found me a new nigga this year that knows how to handle this here. Now I look forward to going home at night. Brother does me right under the candlelight. Rats upon my back. Can I handle all of that? Or yes, I can.
Man, it sounds clean. Wow, that's what I love about JL Audio. Sounds clean. All right, guys, I'll add the very links to the very bottom of those speakers if you wanted those kind of speakers on your Freightliner Cascadia. I just showed you how to change the speakers on your Freightliner Cascadia. All right, guys, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace. I'm out. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs like, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell down below. Without you guys, I will not continue making this kind of type of video. You guys keep me going. Every Friday is always a new footage, and I keep on going, okay? Either cars, paintball, my truck, working in truck, food, and paintball and cars. Guns are my other channel. I'll add the links to the very bottom of the other channel too as well. Also, the name of my other YouTube channel. All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Peace. I gotta clean all this mess up. All this mess up, I gotta clean